Okay, so I'm going to divide my Portugal trip in a few videos that it's more of instructional videos to give you an idea how to pack for 10 days in one backpack. If you watch my other video, I mentioned that I was going to take everything for 10 days inside Mi Mochilita, which is inside my backpack. So with that said, I already separated everything and I put it right here on top of my bed so you guys can see what is going inside my backpack. One thing I want to mention is with that type of backpack, I love this packing boxes, I guess they call them, okay? So even though everything is gonna fit inside of one, I always take two, as you can see here. So as I'm using my clothes and they get dirty, so I start putting dirty clothes into a new one, so that way it doesn't get mixed up with the clean clothes. So what you see here on top of my bed, it's everything that I'm going to take to Portugal in my mochilita. And I mentioned I'm going for 10 days, right? So I've already made a video before about how to fold the clothes, but I use they call it the military style rolling folding. There's a bunch of videos on YouTube that you can look at, or you can go to my channel here and you can find out how to roll. But basically, I count the days that I'm going to travel. And as you can see here, I'm going for 10 days. So I always take one extra everything. So I have 11 socks, 11 underwears, 11 tops. By the way, there's two long sleeve shirts here in case I go out at night one day and I want something, nicer, more than a t-shirt. I have 4 pants, and this is how, as you can see, even pants, this is how they're rolled, okay? And I have a pair of shorts in case I stay at a place that I want to jump in a pool or something like that. So I have a pair of shorts also if maybe I'm staying with someone and I don't want to be in underwears, or I go to their house and I want to, walk around in shorts. That's why I take that. So all that I just show you is the actual clothes that I'm taking. I'm also taking, and this I'll show you where I put this, but I'm also taking the ultra light down jacket. In Portugal now, towards the end of this month, it's gonna start getting cold. So in case it gets a little cool, cooler in the evenings, I take that jacket, and that jacket is gonna go on a side pocket in my mochilita that I'll show you how I put it. Oh, and the last thing I wanna show you is I'm gonna take, actually this tennis shoes that I have on right now is the tennis shoes that I'm gonna wear. Portugal, you walk a lot. So with that said, I'm only gonna take one pair of shoes for the whole 10 days. I'm not gonna need anything else more than that. Sometimes I've taken a pair of sandals, maybe if at night I wanna relax and don't be wearing tennis shoes all the time, but I already know what my schedule is gonna be for this trip. So that's why I'm wearing just these tennis shoes, and they're super comfortable, very light. I can walk 5-10 miles with these things and not have a problem. So I'm gonna put all that inside the blocks, and then I'm gonna show you everything else on the next video, everything else that I'm taking on this trip, so you guys can have an idea what some of the things that you may need when you travel, especially traveling like this for 10 days out of the country. So